técnicas de mirar al sol han estado con nosotros desde la antigüedad. Siempre se hacían rituales para agradecer el calor y el sol al amanecer, y al atardecer se le volvía a pedir que saliera la mañana siguiente. Los antiguos sabían que la vida dependía del sol y que precisamente era la tierra la que les ayudaba a descansar por la noche, pero el sol era el que daba la energía, la creatividad, la fuerza para hacer las cosas. Estas técnicas se han mantenido en todos los pueblos indígenas, los hindúes, como veis aquí, también todos los indios nativos americanos. En la danza del sol miraban hacia el sol, lo que era el ritual más sagrado, y les ayudaba a mantener la fuerza aunque se estaban rasgando la piel y tirando de ella. De hecho, salían transformados y tenían visiones importantes del futuro. Después de tantos años de estudio del color y la luz por los ojos, puedo pensar que acostumbrarse a mirar al sol y a la luz ultravioleta sí se podría llegar a hacer fotosíntesis glandular y dejar de comer, como nos demuestran algunas personas.
Namaste. I have brought for you greetings from the greatest source of energy on this planet. God has created many things. Of them, the greatest is the sun. That life on this planet is not possible without the energy from the sun. This is a scientific fact we all know. Our ancestors, forefathers, thousands of years back, were more wiser than us. They loved the sun. Sun was friend to them. They had practices by which they harnessed energy directly from the sun. And so they were happy. They had no mental problems, no physical problems, no spiritual ignorances. They're all highly enlightened, and everyone went into the heaven. See what we are today. Sun is our enemy. Nature has gifted us with enormous potentialities. We are all destined to be God. We have all divinity inside us. Our brain remains dormant because no sunlight is reaching the brain. Brain is nothing. It's a supercomputer. We are still trying to find out what brain is. We are nowhere in studying the brain. Still, what we know till today, man-made computer is nothing compared to that. Our soul, S-O-U-L, at the time of birth, enters through the eye and sits in the third eye called the pineal gland, which is exactly in the center of the brain. A third eye. Eye is most powerful part of the body, yet very delicate part of the body. When we make use of eye to receive sunlight so that it goes to the brain, we must be careful, we must be concerned, we must be cautious to see that no harm takes place to our eyes. We are all scared. At the sun you will go blind, in light you will get the cancer. This is a repeated story. But now it is fast changing. What are its beneficial effects at morning and evening? The dangerous effects in the noon. We only know that ultraviolet of the sun is informed to us always. From sunrise, which is known as the first hour of the sun. What about last hour of the sun? 1 hour before sunset. Now we know through scientific data that first hour and last hour of the sun has no ultraviolet at all. It is then to the body through the brain, and vitamin A develops in our body. So far we knew about D, sunlight falling on the skin. But when eye looks at the sun, The powerful photons of energy from the sun are received by the eye, then they go to the brain, then to the body. Then vitamin A is manufactured, and when vitamin A is in abundance, the health of the eye improves. This is what our eye wants. So far there is no proof that anyone went blind by looking at the morning or evening sun. When you start sun gazing, no restrictions at all. This is the only practice which has no religion, no ritual, no restrictions at all. No suggestion that you have to give up food. There is no suggestion that you have to give up medicines. There is no suggestion that you have to give up your exercises or any other thing. Continue everything. Just add this super scientific exercise of sun gazing. Day also is not necessary. Only once, either evening. When you are looking at the sun during these safe periods, maximum that you look is 10 seconds only. 10 seconds. Nothing. Should one be scared? Your eye can blink and flicker. 10 is the maximum. You can have lesser seconds also as you feel comfortable. That's all your first day exercise. When you are looking at the sun, as far as possible, stand straight. As I am possible, stand barefoot on dirt for better. Put yourself in discomfort and do sun gazing. So comfort of your body also matters. And also do sun gazing. The whole philosophy is you have to look at the sun. Next day you look sun seconds. That is the max. That's all. Go on increasing in installments of 10 seconds. That is the maximum. Build up the days. There will be cloudy weather. Your compulsion in life may prevent you. Forget about that. No harm. Whenever you miss some days, your will prolong. That's all. If you get sunlight every day, you get results earlier. If you don't, you get results later. Even in a country, the maintenance exercise is only for a year. Either gaze the sun 15 minutes or 1 minute in a day. At the end of 1 year, become totally sun-charged, solar later. Then nothing required. You can even sun-gazing everything. Even occasionally you are going out. It falls on you, even daylight. That will recharge the energy. And whole life you can live like this, living on sunlight. This is called living on sunlight. And that is a major observation was made 2000-2001 by an international team of doctors, 21 doctors, chaired by Indian Medical Association President, and 411 days I was examining water fasting. Everything went well. And then I was invited here. And in 2002, I was investigated by these two universities, NASA, for 130 days. So they agreed these things are possible, still many answers. But things among space agencies. Food is a problem for travel in outer space. Carry food for months and years. Difficult to digest food also. Metabolism malfunctions, spinal cord, there are a lot of problems. So there are a micro food. The food that can be received from cosmic source, and the best is the sunlight. So this has already created interest. And since I was examined first by NASA-funded universities in Pennsylvania, Thomas Jefferson and UPenn, NASA are also discussing with us. They are all excited on this. And also, if you want to be on a road to enlightenment, here, even if you become a non-eater, you are reaching 10% of your brain. Still 90% is to be invoked.